Making a video about how much the Edmonton Oilers suck would have been the easiest thing to do today. Believe me, it's what I planned on doing. About a decade of futility, the only thing they ever seem to win is the draft lottery, and they get slaughtered 5-1 and then 8-1 on the weekend. If futility was football, they would be playing the Leafs in the Super Bowl. And I go, all right, let's do this. Let's do some research. Let's look at the Edmonton Oilers roster and the contracts and how they're playing this season and compare it to last year. And is it just me, or are the Oilers not actually that bad? At this very moment, the Edmonton Oilers are tied for last place in the NHL. The Oilers have 47 points in 54 games so far, and if they maintain that pace till the end of the season, they'll finish with just 71 points, which sounds terrible until you realize that's actually a 9-point improvement on last year when they finished with 62. And despite the Oilers' injury troubles last season, it's actually been worse this season. Eberle, Yakupov, McDavid, oh yeah, that little chestnut. And you can definitely make the joke that, oh well, if the Oilers depend so much on an 18-year-old rookie that they suck without him, maybe they're still a bad team. Fair enough, but you can't deny the fact that just 17 games into McDavid's career, I know it's a small number, but he's over a point a game. He might be a rookie, but it looks like he's already a star, and the Oilers have been without that star almost all season. The Oilers only have 4 guys who have made it over 50 games so far: Sekera, Hall, Purcell, and Letestu. And I'm not making excuses for them, but through this adversity, they're already better than last season. And then there's the goaltending. On Saturday, the Oilers lost 5-1 to the struggling Montreal Canadiens, and to make it sting even more, Ben Scrivens was in net for the Habs, and he was sensational. But the Oilers have made a change in net, and it seems to have been for the better so far. And I'm not even talking personnel, I'm talking overall strategy. The Oilers' strategy last year appeared to be play Scrivens until he faints. This season, while Cam Talbot has taken the starting role from Anders Nilsson, Nilsson has played his fair chunk of the games, and it's been to Talbot's benefit. Then you look at some of the other guys throughout the lineup. Darnell Nurse, well, he's not exactly an offensive juggernaut, is a young rookie in this league, and he's proven to be a monster. I'm making this video 4 days after Nurse's 21st birthday. When was the last time the fists of a 21-year-old were this feared in the National Hockey League? McDavid's injury was crippling for the Oilers earlier in the season, but how about Leon Draisaitl? Todd McClellan has helped work wonders for a player, a 3rd overall pick, who a lot of people were calling a bust. Oops. Now he's the Oilers' 2nd leading scorer, and he's only played 44 games. And I'm leaving McDavid as a bit of an afterthought because, like, really, do I have to talk about how good he is? You know, you've seen him. Jack Johnson and the Blue Jackets sure know. That goal must have hurt his feelings. So, are the Oilers good? Not really, no. Are they going to make the playoffs? I wouldn't bet on it. Are they heading in the right direction? It sure seems that way. You need to draft players outside of the first round as well. Look at Tampa Bay, for example. And who knows, maybe with a new regime, they're on their way to doing that, but it's going to take time. Until then, Oilers fans, you're just going to have to take the good with the bad, because it looks like finally, there is actually reason for optimism in Edmonton. McDavid.